Shaq was one of the most dominant players in NBA history. He could not shoot at all. But after his NBA career ended, he decided to learn how to shoot and became a lot faster. So today, he's getting his chance to go back into the NBA in his prime, but with 99 speed and a 99 three-point shot.
Coming in, flex. I just wanna win, LA BB, who we running with, 2 2 3 3. I'm on 10 again. Just wanna win, LA BB, who we running with, 2 2 3 3. I'm on 10 again. Okay, alright. Coming in.
I just put up some brand new phone cases on my website at hoops.com, hoops with 2 S's. I'll leave a link in the description down below. And if you guys use code Smequle, you'll actually get 10% off on your order. So make sure to use code Smequle at checkout. All right, so I have Shaq in NBA 2K20 now. If you look right here, he's got a 99 mid-range shot, 99 three-point shot, and 99 free throw. I had to give him 99 for everything. We couldn't just give him that three-point shot. And then if we come over here as well, he's got 99 speed with ball, 99 lateral quickness, 99 speed, and 99 acceleration. So pretty much he has a 99 speed and 99 shooting. And we're going to simulate a season with Shaq to see how crazy he would go in today's NBA. I got him on the Charlotte Hornets because I think he's a pretty good fit for the team. The team isn't great, so he will be the star. They already have a few guards, so they definitely need a center. They got Biyombo right now. And then I moved Cody Zeller down to power forward. And then also to ensure that Shaq actually shoots threes during the season, I have changed all his tendencies. His mid-range tendency is way up, as well as his three-point tendency. So he's going to be putting up a lot more shots than he would normally. I also gave him Hall of Fame badges for every single shooting badge in the game. And lastly, I gave him a hot spot for every shooting spot. He was already hot from close and underneath the basket, so I just gave him hot spot for everywhere else on the floor. And now we have a 99 Shaq, who's a two-way, three-level scorer. He can do literally everything, and it'll be exciting to see how good he can do during the season. He should win MVP. I expect him probably not to beat Wilt's scoring records, but maybe get up there with Jordan. And I think he can beat Stephen Curry's shooting record as well. We'll find out. We're going to simulate through a season with Shaq, see how it goes. And I'll see you guys at the All-Star game. Maybe Shaq can also bring a championship to Charlotte. Making it to the All-Star game, Shaq is going to be one of the captains. It's going to be Team LeBron versus Team Shaq. On Shaq's team, we got Harden, Kawhi, Kyrie, and Joel Embiid. So 2 centers on this team. I'm not sure why they didn't pick up another forward, because it's going to be tough for them to win with 2 centers. Let's see if they can get the W, though. Also, let's find out if Shaq ended up making the three-point contest. Unfortunately, no three-point contest for Shaq. I think it's because he's a center. He's not shooting as much, and he's still playing in the post. He's shooting threes as well as going in the post and dunking on everybody. So, not making the three-point contest. But let's see if he's able to beat Team LeBron in the All-Star game. And Team Shaq does win right here by 1 point. Shaq with 31 points, 12 rebounds. So I think it's safe to say that he got the All-Star MVP with the W right there. So far, Shaq's season looking really good. Now he just needs the MVP and the Finals MVP. So Shaq does end up getting the MVP award, and he ended up averaging 31.8 points per game, 14.2 rebounds, as well as 2.1 steals and 3.1 blocks. So he might actually get MVP and Defensive Player of the Year this season. But let's find out. Ja Morant, Rookie of the Year, 6th man is Boogie. And there it is. Shaq is Defensive Player of the Year as well. I think it's safe to say with 99 speed and 99 3-point is pretty much unstoppable. Most Improved Player goes to Luka Doncic, and Coach of the Year goes to Brad Stevens. They actually went 60 and 22, but the Hornets also went 60 and 22 with Shaq. So Shaq completely turned their team around. Shaq, of course, going to be on the All-NBA first team and the All-Defensive first team, since He won both of those awards. Checking out the standings, the Charlotte Hornets end up being on top over the Celtics. Looks like they won the head-to-head or something. But for some reason, the Hornets head coach didn't get Coach of the Year. Maybe they just thought it was all Shaq and the coach didn't do much. But Hornets go from one of the worst teams in the East to the best team in the East. So just completely turning it around right there. In fact, they have the best record in the entire NBA. Coming over here to league leaders next, Shaq was so close to scoring the top points in the NBA, but he ends up scoring 31.8. And in real life, he never scored over 30. So this is his best scoring season if we're taking into consideration his actual NBA games. And he was the best scoring center. Joel Embiid did very good this season as well. He's right behind him in pretty much all stat categories. Coming over to rebounds per game, Shaq was the league leader for rebounds per game. So second for scoring, first for rebounds per game, assists per game. Obviously, he's not going to be anywhere close to there. Steals per game, he was actually fourth in the league, which is a little surprising. And then blocks per game, he was first in the league, which gave him that defensive player of the year. He ended up having the 11th best three-point percentage during the season. Despite having a 99 three-point shot, he should have been at the top there, but maybe it was because of his release. His release ain't great, and there's nothing you can really do to fix that. In terms of three-pointers attempted, he actually didn't attempt the most three-pointers during the season, 6.8, which is 28th in the league. And that's still because he was very dominant down in the paint. He still posted up a lot and scored that way. And then lastly, his free throw percentage was 98.8%. So no more hack as Shaq, because Shaq was the best free throw shooter in the entire NBA. And he went to the line 8.1 times per game, only falling behind Giannis. But of course, Giannis did not make as many as he did. Next up, coming over here to his game highs this season, he ended up scoring 57 points one game, which ties him for the most this season with Kevin Durant. That only puts him 4 behind his career record of 61. Field goals made, he had 19. Three-pointers made, he actually hit 11 three-pointers made in one game, which was the most in the NBA. And that game, he only attempted 13 shots, so he shot amazing from the three-point line. Trae Young shot 24 one game and didn't even hit half of them. Free throws made was 19, 1 behind the league leader. Rebounds was 25. He was the league leader for that. And then blocks, he had 7, which was 1 behind Rudy Gobert. So pretty much at the top for the game highs in almost every single category other than assists. So a crazy season for Shaq here. And the last thing to find out if he can do is win the NBA championship. And one thing I actually forgot to do earlier, I got to come over here and turn injuries off. We don't want injuries to play an effect in the playoffs at all. Up in the first round, they're facing the Cavs. This should be a pretty easy victory for Shaq right here. But the Cavs with the 1-0 lead. There we go. Hornets tie it up 1-1. Hornets take the 2-1 lead. Cavs tie it up 2-2. Cavs take the 3-2 lead. But Hornets able to tie it up 3-3. So we're going to a game 7 in round 1. I'll hop into Simcast for this final game in case it's close. We can watch the end of it, but looks like the Hornets with a complete blowout in Game 7. Moving on to the second round face-off against the Milwaukee Bucks. Somehow the Bucks were the 4th seed. So this is going to be tough for them. A tough challenge in the second round. Hornets take the 1-0 lead. They take the 2-0 lead. Bucks get a game. Hornets take the 3-1 lead. And the Hornets defeat the Bucks right here. A 4-1 victory over the Bucks. So nice and easy for them right there. Somehow it was easier for them to beat the Bucks than the Cavaliers. In the Western Conference Finals, Lakers upset by the Trailblazers, and the Clippers defeat the Mavericks. And the Hornets are going to be facing off against the Boston Celtics. Celtics take the 1-0 series lead. Celtics take the 2-0 lead. Celtics with a 3-0 lead. And looking like the Celtics might get the sweep here, hopping into Game 4. And the Hornets are going to be able to get a game here against the Celtics. Hornets able to get another victory in Game 5. So now the series 3-2 for the Celtics. And in Game 6, the Hornets down by 2 right now, and they turn over the ball. That was an awful pass. Jaylen Brown inside, going to get the foul drawn. But Hornets do have a chance to actually win this thing still. And we get to see some gameplay from Shaq. See how he actually does on this team. And they need to win this to force a Game 7. Hopefully we can see Shaq play a little bit here. See how dominant he is. And Miles Bridges from 3. That is money. Terry Rozier with a big steal. Gonna drive inside, and he can't hit the shot. Shaq with the ball now. Let's see what he's gonna do. Shaq to Miles Bridges from 3, and he can't hit the shot. Looks like they're actually double teaming Shaq at this point in the game. Kemba Walker, and a big block by Shaq. They're on a little bit of a fast break here. Looks like they're gonna slow it down. You can see from the tendencies there by Shaq, he actually just spots up on the transition. Shaq with the ball in the post. Green Bean and the Charlotte Hornets take the lead. Kemba Walker from 3. That's a money. Celtics back with a 2-point lead. I wonder if Shaq's going to shoot it all right here. There we go. He puts up a mid-range shot, and he can't hit it. Kemba coming inside, and he hits the shot. Going to do the pick and roll, the lob, but a bad pass by Devontae Graham. Jason Tatum not able to hit the shot, though. So Hornets still with a chance here. Shaq kind of open from 3. Devontae Graham, tough shot, no good. Shaq with the board and the second chance points. They just need one more stop here. Kemba to Enes Kanter, and he dunks on Shaq. All right, so this is the Hornets. They need to score right here. They want a chance at winning this. Let's see if they end up giving it to Shaq. And there we go. Nice cut inside. Now they just got to foul and hope the Celtics miss at least one free throw. First free throw is good to go. I mean, Marcus Smart, pretty good free throw shooter, and he's going to hit both of these. But I think the Celtics kind of need a 3 right here. They can get a 3-point shot to fall, foul. They hit both free throws, one more 3. See, they're going to give it to Shaq. Terry Rozier from 3. That is no good, and Enes Kanter going to get the board. And the Celtics are going to come home with this one in game number 6. I mean, Shaq tried to do what he could in the final minutes. Unfortunately, he bricked a wide open mid-range shot that kind of cost them the game. So a pretty good run here for Shaq with a team as bad as the Charlotte Hornets. From one of the worst teams in the East. In 2K, they probably have the worst team. And he brought them to the Eastern Conference Finals. Shaq had 42 and 12 this game. He shot 5 for 8 from the 3-point line as well. So crazy game from Shaq, but just not enough. Final is going to be Celtics versus the Clippers. The Celtics can actually come away with this. And the Celtics do end up winning the NBA championship. Kemba Walker, Finals MVP at a 90 overall. So at least the Hornets did lose to the best team in the NBA. And they actually did better than the Clippers against them. But that's going to be it for this video. I mean, Shaq went absolutely crazy with 99 speed, 99 3-point. He would probably be the greatest player in NBA history. But if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. This has been your boy Smequle, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the